yep, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, like all that, we actually showcased artists right at the beginning. Like, you know, we helped a lot of artists' careers at that beginning stage of their career, and it was fun, man. I mean, meeting Usher, I remember he slid down the banister because we had this huge banister that went over the stage, and it was like a couple of feet up, crazy, and he just slid down the whole thing, dropped it to a split, and did a turn. I was like, yo, dude is going to be famous, and as you can see, he blew up. Yeah, he's definitely talented.
Right. Now, what was it like after the first season, then later on coming in, you have Amanda Bynes and then Nick Cannon?
Yeah, it was crazy because, you know, the show started switching up a little bit. Some of the kids left, and, you know, the producers decided they wanted to go a different route and bring other people in. So, but then we got Amanda Bynes, who was just an amazing kid. I think she was only like 7 years old when she got on the show. So she was always funny. She was like a young Lucille Ball, and she's still doing it now. And Nick Cannon, he used to do warm-up on our show. He did warm-up for Keenan Kel, and in between the shots with the audience playing around. And they were looking for a new person for all that, and we were like, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and put Nick up in there, and let's see what Nick can do. And he did his thing. And now he's doing things like Wildin' Out and all of that.
And got short circuits and all of that. Now, a lot of people that I know that are old school Nickelodeon heads, we're like, when you guys left, the original crop left, and when they started bringing in Leon Fyerson and Britney Spears' little sister and the other kids, it was kind of like all that really didn't have like that excitement like it did back when you guys were doing it.
Yeah, I mean, every time people say that to us, I mean, you know, I'm flattered, but it's like Saturday Night Live, you know. Saturday Night Live, you know, at times, you know, remember when it was Eddie Murphy and all that stuff, it was real hot, and then at times it fell off a little bit, then it comes back and get hot again, so you just never know. You never know. It just happens like that.
Right. Now, you and Keenan, you guys were juggling Keenan and Kel and all that. Now, what was that like?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, it was a lot of fun. I think that it was tiresome at times, you know, because we were also in college at the time too, and trying to juggle two careers at the same time. But for me, I mean, it was just a dream come true, and I didn't want it to stop. So I just kept hustling, like just kept doing what I needed to do.
Right. Now, was there any like kind of like secret crushes on the set? Like, ooh, Alicia looking good, Angelique looking good, kind of like you know what I mean, going to Pleasure Island, you know what I mean, and getting recognized. Was there any like tales from the green room where the ear of corn is?
I think you know, I won't say no names because you know it get to the cash, you know how they are. But it was I think in the beginning it was, and then after a while it became like a brother and sister and cousin thing where we kind of all got tired of each other. It was just like more so like a family situation. But as far as the fan base was concerned, it was crazy. Like we had all kind of fans. So of course we got a lot of girls coming in and you know hollering at us and stuff when we were very young.
Right, and you guys probably got the hookups like going to the mall, like, yo, you Keenan Kel for all day. You know, can you say, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger, can I take your order?
Oh yeah. It was crazy. You know what? I still get that too, man. To this day, I'll be in a club or even in church or wherever, and people want me to do Good Burger.
Wow.
All the time, that whole thing.
Wow, one of my most favorite sketches out of all that, one of the most underrated was Keenan's character of Ishbul.
Oh yeah, Ishbul.
Yeah, that was my favorite, and also Repairman, man.
Yeah, man. That was all classic stuff, man. It was fun, man. It was crazy, right? Those crazy characters that we get to come up with ourselves and just, you know, showcase it to all the younger kids across the world. It was definitely a big stepping stone in my life. It was cool.
Now, what was it like going in to do, like, they did a 10th anniversary special where they had, like, all that cast from that period join with you guys.
Yeah, they did. I got that call. Keenan actually hit me up. I was like, yeah, you know they're doing a reunion, man, and they definitely want us to both be there. And I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, you know, count me in. I'll be up there and knock it out. And it was really cool because it was funny. I mean, even though it had been a while, it seemed like it was just like we never left. I mean, all the energy was still there. You know, we just knocked it out. And then the new cast members, they stepped it up too. So it was definitely one to watch.
Right, and Danny Tamborelli was on during that time, who was on another hit Nickelodeon show, The Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Right, exactly. Yeah, he was on Pete and Pete, and they decided to bring him in. I think that was like 4th season or something like that. But yeah, he joined in and he did his thing.
He definitely did. Now, a lot of the old school heads that Nickelodeon fans want to know, we've been crying for years to have the people of Nickelodeon release the old All That seasons on DVD.
Me too. I'm right with y'all. I believe Nickelodeon is working on it. I think it's more of a legal thing that's going on right now between Viacom and Nickelodeon. So they're working it out. So, I mean, you should see something pretty soon.
Okay, so people definitely be on the lookout. All that coming on DVD. You can see Ishbul, Good Burger, Ross Perot, Vital Information with Lloyd Beth Denver, Danny Tamborelli, Cooking with Randy and Mandy, and all that good stuff that made all that what it was. So basically, what have you been up to since doing all that in Keenan and Kel?